We're standing here with Chef Didier Elena of Chef's Club by Food and Wine. And it's an exciting restaurant. It's an interesting concept. Tell me about your spot.
So first, it's a partnership with the Food and Wine magazine. It started in Aspen, and it's a restaurant done for having different best new chefs. So we pick up 4 best new chefs by location, and we're creating a menu all together with different. So you have different philosophy, different dishes, different spirits. So it's very cool because normally you have one chef, one philosophy. In that place you have like 4 or 5 chefs because I'm here also, and you have 5 different philosophies. So that's great.
And you bring chefs from France over.
And after that we have at the back of the restaurant a PDR, a private dining room. We call it studio. And in that studio it's up to 16 people, and that we bring some chefs from a chef's table. So every chef, it's not only from France. First we start with a friend, French, so we start with some friend of mine. But we open it for everywhere, and every week we try to have 1 or 2 chefs. Paul Key did something 2 days ago with omakase. Everything is totally different. It's up to the chefs. They cook for 16 people. They are in front of them. It's really entertaining between the customers and the chef.
And do you collaborate with these chefs? You work with these chefs? Or?
If they need, if depending, there's so many chefs, so many different ways. Yes, we collaborate. Sometimes we're doing a duo, sometimes we're not. If they know the product, now we're gonna have Paolo Casagrande in September. He's a 2-star Michelin in Spain. He's asking me about product, what's the kind of product available in New York in September. That's a kind of collaboration.
And where do you get your produce? Where does the best produce in New York, do you think, come from when you tell these chefs? Because this is where everything started in
so
France.
it's a little bit everywhere. It's a very hard question because you can get the product is good for one. For example, right now we are working with a very nice beef. It's a 44 farm in Texas. It's something like really nice. It's depending, the last person that you had been introduced, if you get something. So vegetables is the same. Vegetables, we have different farmers around New York. It's all about what is available right now and what to get. But also the squab from D'Artagnan, it's still really great. It's a mix of everything.
You're making me hungry. When you put a menu together for a spot like this and a concept like that, what are you thinking? What do you want people to sort of take away from that menu?
Try to please everybody. First is a restaurant, so when you sit, you want to have access to a little bit a bite of everything. Second, it's about showing the real cuisine of every chef. So what we are doing first is putting all the ideas together, and after we're nailing down and starting to have appetizer and main course. But it's about having the customers getting the most pleasure that they can have sitting at the table. It's a restaurant. After all, it's a restaurant.
So when you get to work with Louise van Gerichten and she's doing some of the marketing and branding of the restaurant, and you're collaborating with all these people, what is that like working with her as well?
All about Chef's Club is exchanging. It's relation with people and talking about. So every experience is fantastic. We have the president of the company is Stéphane de Betz. He's from Belgium. He lived in Thailand. He has also his idea. Louise grew up with Jean-Georges environment, so she has her own idea. I worked 25 years with Lucas, so I think bringing all those different experiences all together, that's fantastic for everybody.
Yeah, so when you're grading food, because she comes from a different background, I'm sure the diners who come in grade food in a different way, but for you, what makes a particular dish or particular food really good?
When everything is right. The food, the china, the music, the ambiance, the decor, everything. I think a dish, it's about a little bit of everything. It's not just one component. It's a little bit of everything that makes the dish really great.
Yeah. And Chef, my last question for you: what are you cooking today that gets to that sense?
So I'm really in love with corn. I think it's something really great. And what we did, it's a kind of a vision of a Cobb salad with a beef lettuce, Wagyu beef, really spicy sauce with lime, and corn, avocado, and radishes. Something fresh that you want to have in a garden.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank you very much. Thank you.